From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
So Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney is blaming the United States platforms for the hate and racism in Canada. Take a look.
Large American online platforms have become seas of racism, misogyny, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, and hate in all its forms. And they're being used by criminals to harm our children. My government will act. And today we're announcing our plan to fight crime, to protect Canadians, and to build communities that are safe, secure, and strong. A plan to make Canada secure, to make Canada strong.
I mean, what a crock. What a peak of hypocrisy. Like, let's just go back 200 years when online U.S. platforms didn't even exist. How do we explain 200 years ago slavery, KKK, and fast forward 200 years and counting, continued racism and hate in this country, backed by the liberal government, okay? How do we explain that? And you want to blame the United States? When the liberal government, policies, institutions, underfunding, over-policing of Black people in this country, and you tout the diversity brochure while hiding behind all that goes on here. And I'm just talking about our people, because we all know that there's very, very many protected groups here, and Black people are not in that category. So I'm only concerned about Black people. So the idea that this hypocritical government is going to stand there and say, we're going to act, we're going to protect Canada, we're going to protect our children. Can you also protect the Black children that go to school every day and suffer through anti-Black racism on a regular basis? Can you also protect and cut a check, a $2.5 billion check for all of the Black federal workers, all of the 45,000 and counting Black federal workers that have gone through, admittedly by the Human Rights Commission in Canada, anti-Black racism for over 50 years? Can you do something to protect them? Can you also cut a check for reparations for all that Black people have gone through in this country? Again, pre-United States online platforms. Can you do that instead of standing up there talking about what you're going to do to act? Mind you, he's probably talking about acting to protect a group or more than one group of people, but it certainly is not ours, because this same liberal government has spent over $10 million fighting those federal Black workers back. So please spare me with this hypocrisy and leave the United States online platforms out of it until you can really stand up there and talk about what you're going to really do to make Black people whole. Because the fact is, the liberal government has had hundreds of years to do something about the racism in this country, and you've done nothing. So please spare me with the hypocrisy, okay? And as I said, leave the United States out of it. We have our own fish to fry, and Canada is holding its own really well in the racism department without online. Let me know what you all think about what this Prime Minister has to say. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app. You can grab it at the Google or Apple store. You will not be disappointed. Download that app. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Emma Ansah Unfiltered. Until next time,